Hello,
Hello guys, we are
Vini
Vini Vici.
and you are watching Toasted.
Guys, welcome to State of Trance.
Welcome.
Thank you very much for having us. We are very excited to be here.
I'm very excited you guys are here. Hey, I learned something new today. I mean, I'm going to trance parties since 1991. Psytrance.
Yeah, that's your first time.
Yeah, I mean, I fucking missed out, man.
You learned it only today.
Yeah, I'm that old.
Yeah, when you get old, so you start to.
I missed out.
Uh,
Hey, delving through your timeline on the social media, love the posts. A couple of cool stuff. I'll get back to that later. But first, I saw you missed a gig in Australia to some, which I actually thought was really cool. A fuck up of your own. You said, well, we missed this gig and it was 100% our fault. And I mean, so many DJs try to bail out to go like, well, I had a shit or I had whatever, I can go.
We believe in honesty, and we believe that if you say the truth, no matter how hard it is sometimes, it's better to say it and admit that it's your fault. And hopefully our fans in Australia understand, and we will be back very soon. That's it.
we are all human and mistakes happen. We love the Australian crowd, is one of the best over there. And of course, if we did a mistake, so we need to take the responsibility and not the organization. So that's all, basically.
Hey, what I love about your music is that, and that's something that I'm missing in a lot of trance music actually, is politics. I mean, you did the Free to Bed remix. You have posted a lot of stuff about Trump actually, and I respect that. But I mean, a lot of people, especially in dance, are not into politics at all. So what's your opinion on that?
You mean like you ask us about politics? Man, it's like we're really not into politics. We are musicians. We believe in music. We believe in united people and not separate them with religious politics views or whatever, you know. So.
But you do post on Trump.
Yeah. Actually, we are anti-politics. You know, we think that religion these days divide instead of unite people. And if we say something is only against politics, we will never take side. Because again, we are all human and. Everyone is equal, you know.
We just played a joke, like it was just a simple joke, or without no politics side or something like that. Because we saw the buzz behind Trump when he got like elected, and we just thought it would be funny, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, just so it's fun.
Hey, a lot of DJ producers these days choose to just release singles, which is understandable. But me, as a music lover, I want albums. What's your opinion on this?
We are in the scene for many years. We had an older project that's still running, Sesto Cento. We did lots of albums, and like you, we were a strong believer in album, in a concept, and we did one with Sesto Cento and Vini Vici as well. But you know, time is changing, and now it's different, and you need to go with the flow in some ways. I don't say that we will not gonna make another album, we will, but we are not in a rush for releasing another album like we used to be in the past. Now we're more taking it easy, and because there is very short life for an album these days, so you prefer to make it singles and have always something to promote and something new to give, and yeah, that's basically the point.
Also, I will add it about albums that normally when we believe that if an artist needs to release an album, it's a say that they have, it's like a full story. And we feel that in the moment we prefer to release just singles until we're gonna grab together a pure story that we will feel that it's a real album, you know, and that's just to add it.
Hey, why did you guys actually grew into the psychedelic trance and didn't stick to trance? So what made it so good for you guys?
Well, I always say it, in Israel, Psytrance is not just music, it's subculture. It's freaking everywhere, like in school, in normal clubs, in university, in
weddings.
Like even weddings. People get like the entrance to the wedding with Psytrance, underground rave, street rave, like everything. And this is really like one of our main music in Israel. And as a young kid, my first introduction with Psytrance was in a normal club in the age of 14. In the end, someone played it, and then I go and buy the album. And yeah, we got exposed to it very, very soon. And I guess maybe it's also with the Israeli temper, you know, we are always like in wars, in conflict, and stuff like this, and maybe this pressure create like a bombing psytrance, you know.
Very hard Russian tracks, maybe because of the situation. I will add that it's like exactly what Matan said. It's a big culture in Israel. As a kid, if you grow to electronic music, if not the first music that you will listen, for sure it will be the second or the third. Psytrance, it's like that in Israel.
Hey, what holds the near future for you guys? Because I mean, you're here now. A lot of collabs with Armin as well, which everybody wants actually. I mean, all the DJs we talked to this evening was like, well, I hope we're going to get a collab with Armin, but you guys already pulled that off. So what else is the future for you guys?
We have a few very important things that probably will come up in the middle of the year.
Please elaborate on that. What will it be?
We prefer to keep it a little bit quiet for now, but expect for big surprises in the near future.
So albums, or is that gigging?
No albums, but singles and collaborations, very unique collaborations. And
Hey, you guys will be on Tomorrowland, right?
Yeah, we're going to be on Tomorrowland, and I want to answer also about what Aviram say. That yeah, of course, when you collab with Armin, is like the top. But yeah, we still have a few aces on our sleeves, and we working on preparing some really unique collaboration and surprises, thinking out of the box. And I'm sure the open-minded people out there will really gonna enjoy it.
So that, I mean, this is just like throwing a rock in a puddle of mud, and probably for me, like the next step for you guys is to make a collab with a famous pop star.
I don't know. I can't deny nothing, you know. But let's say that we are not in this direction at the moment. But if something will cross our minds and will cross like we were gonna have an opportunity that we will feel that it's relevant and connected to our style.
Is it something that you would aspire to? I mean, working with pop music?
We got so much offers for collaboration, really, from legends that we do want to collaborate, but our time is limited and we are trying to be picky with what we choose. So yeah, wait, it's gonna be a nice surprise. There is few options and none of them is even 100% sure yet, so we prefer not to say.
Exactly.
But they're gonna be interesting. If one of them will happen, it will be really interesting.
Hey, we're here at the State of Trance. How important is the State of Trance for you guys?
The State of Trance is the mothership of trance, basically, and we are so happy that in the last 3 years they connected with Psytrance. And actually, this year we have a main stage. We're gonna play main stage, but we're gonna have a Psy stage, and that's incredible. That's very exciting, and we love it that it's like the trance and Psytrance and all of the sides of trance getting together to one place, and this is what it is, State of Trance.
Hey, there's when I started listening to trance back in the days, there was a famous CD by a Dutch DJ, a CD called Pear. It's called Pear's Paradise. Did you guys actually listen? Ever heard of this track? Because he was very psychedelic. It featured shitloads of mushrooms on his artwork.
Cool. No, we didn't heard about it. As I say, the main genre in Israel is Psytrance, and when you are young, and Psytrance is also a culture, so you just get into it and just like listen only to that is really like taking you.
I would really recommend you guys get that CD, Pear's Paradise, because he was bigger than Chesto back in the days.
Wow. Interesting.
That's very curious.
We're definitely gonna write it on our phone when we finish the interview here and gonna listen to it. We love to take influence from the old days. Actually, most of our influence are from the old days.
I was really happy to find your music because I mean, for me, it's like trance is nice, but I mean, I want to take it to another level. And I thought the genre was ending at what it was, but I missed out on all the side trance.
That's great to hear. Thank you very much.
Hey, a lot of touring for you guys. After this, where are you going?
Well, I think my next weekend is Spain, Israel, and I don't know, probably somewhere else.
Is it so busy that you don't even know where you're going?
Sometimes we don't know. Like probably we will know 2 weeks or 3 weeks ahead, but most of it, yeah.
Yeah. We had more than 200 shows last year, and yeah, we basically know about the big one because our agency will call and say, yeah, we get this one. So of course we know about it. But the rest we normally know a weekend ahead. Of course, we don't disrespect also the small one. We really like struggle even to play in the 300 people gigs. Sometimes this is the big spirit. And yeah, even yesterday I played in Germany in really underground club and enjoy it. And today I come here for like main stage. Sure, I love it. I live for the music. I live for the good spirit, the good vibes, and we'll try always to keep it underground and big also.
Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for having us.